Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's NightShadowXO, and today we're going to be testing out and talking about which Super Brain variants can punch in the air and which ones can't, and talk about why and should they be able to punch in the midair or not. So the first class I'm going to do is Super Brainz, the original class, the normal kind of Super Brain variant. Here we are, and he is allowed to most likely punch in the air because he's the original version of Super Brainz. And it's pretty cool how they fixed the last attack, because back then you couldn't, sometimes when it activates, like the two punches will work and then the third one will not punch, and that usually causes your death on multiplayer or garden ops or zombie ops, whatever you call it nowadays. Yeah, I'm just going to test it out for a minute, see how it is, and then I'm going to switch to another class of Super Brain variant. Come over here, zombies. I meant plants. And plus, you can actually jump in midair and they can't attack you. It makes it harder for the plants to actually hit you, and they actually lose interest in you sometimes. Look at this. Usually they'd be attacking me like crazy, but look at this. That's so cool. But the plants are allowed to hit you in midair. Just jump and then keep punching. You can actually pretty much hit your targets from a very high height. That's really cool. Really cool buff. I'm not sure if it makes Super Brainz overpowered because I have not seen it in action in multiplayer. But let's switch to another Super Brain variant. Cosmic Brainz. He is another variant of Super Brainz, and I'm pretty sure he is not allowed to punch in midair. I'm not sure if AI actually does it, but I'm trying to press the button to punch in midair, but it's not allowing me to. And if I charge up my shot and try to jump, it cancels out the effect of my charge punch, so I can't punch. But I can try kind of like trick the game when I punch. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but yeah, this Super Brainz is not affected by the patch or the buff of Super Brainz. It kind of works when you charge it up and you punch and then do that and you jump. But that's pretty much all you can do with this Cosmic Brainz. The buff does not affect him whatsoever. So sadly, he's just a normal Cosmic Brainz. If you do it wrong, you cancel out your effects. Okay, on to the next Super Brain variant, Electro Brainz. He is pretty much affected by this patch of Super Brainz, and he is really deadly when his fast punch. And this update is pretty much really good for his kind of look at this. This is a perfect example that makes this class very powerful. And Cosmic Brainz needed that buff, I personally think, because without that, I don't know. I'm not sure if a lot of people will be playing that class anymore, due to the other Super Brainz having a huge buff, allowing them to jump in the air and keep hitting their targets without. You can actually compete now against pea shooters and some other things, especially against chompers, so you don't have to keep punching them on the floor. This will give Electro Brainz and some other Super Brain variants a really high advantage over a lot of plant classes now. So on to the next variant of Super Brainz. Okay, the one you guys been waiting for most likely is the legendary version of Super Brainz, Toxic Brainz. And he's a very powerful variant of Super Brainz because he's the most powerful zombie when it comes to going in melee. and he's obviously able to punch in midair, so it makes him extremely powerful, especially when he gets in Toxic Overload. He's a very deadly class to mess with now, because it allows him to jump in the air and escape most of his plant variants trying to attack him, like pea shooters and chompers. But you can be gooped and stay on the floor for a limited time, so keep in mind chompers still have an advantage over you if they get you with a goop, so make sure you keep punching in midair like this. This is a perfect example. She was able to keep me on the floor even when you got this buff going on. And it allows you to be very powerful against these guys. Yeah. Okay, on to the next variant of Super Brainz. Okay, Party Brainz. And I'm pretty sure he's also affected by this update of Super Brainz buff. Yep. He's allowed to punch in midair just like the normal Super Brainz, but he has party time, so that gives him a high advantage over a lot of stuff. If someone got really good aim, they can actually snipe you out of midair. So be wary when you're using the jump. It's very good against AI, but maybe when it comes to players, if someone's in their turret form, you're probably going to be screwed up. Yeah, it's just, makes us powerful. And I'm not sure if he's actually going to goop us. Come here, corn. Look at this. I don't even have to be near him because the game allows me to punch them quite a bit away, so it gives them an advantage, in my opinion. One of my favorite Super Brain variants is the Electro Brainz, and he is one of my favorites, but he is sadly not affected by this update of Super Brainz buffs, maybe due to his high fire rates of melee attacks. But he is still powerful, and he gets like boosts every time, but I a little bit wish they did, but at the same time I'm glad they didn't, because if he was allowed to jump and punch at the same time, it would probably be the end, and it'll probably be another Rose era. It would just be Super Brainz era this time, being allowed Electro Brainz to be able to jump in midair and get away from his targets easily and punch at the same time will most likely be a very deadly combo. But yeah, he is sadly not affected by this update. But that was all the variants of every Super Brainz and which ones got affected and which ones got the buff. And Cosmic Brainz and Electro Brainz is the two only ones that are not allowed to jump and punch at the same time. So that is quite crazy. I wonder if they're ever gonna allow you to jump and shoot in midair. That'd be really cool, like glide for a couple seconds and shoot like a real superhero or a villain hero. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button down below and comment down below if you guys like that kind of opinions that I had, or if you didn't, then let me know in the comments below, because I would love to know you guys' feedback and what you guys think about the Super Brainz update. Is it overpowered? Is it still makes them still weak? Because in my opinion, I think Super Brainz is quite a weak character when it comes to attacking chompers, because they can one-shot you. But I also love using them in the ops mode, because it's just fun to literally just punch stuff to crazy like this. Look at this. You just hold down the trigger and just keep going. Okay, guys. But anyways, catch you guys later, and make sure you support the Garden Warfare 2 series, because it's highly appreciated. And hit the like button, comment down below, share the video to your friends, because it really helps. And subscribe if you're new. But catch you guys later, and goodbye.